Good morning, it is me, Muhammad Ammar Rifki bin Muhammad Ansar, and you are watching Solar TV News. Let us have a glance at the headline first. Rare spotless giraffe born in the zoo. United Nations group says limit porn in schools. Malaysia tourism on student perspective. Now, let's go to the news. A recent report from a United Nations group found that using technology in classes may not help as much as many people believe. The report suggests that technology should be used less in schools and that smartphones should be banned from classrooms. UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, is a group that was created to help countries to work together to improve education, science and culture around the world. One part of UNESCO work includes studying different problems and ideas, and then creating reports and making suggestions. UNESCO claims that technology changes so fast that it's hard to study how it really affects students. The new report says that many of the studies showing that technology helps students come from rich countries. The report also points out that some of the studies in favor of technology come from companies that sell technology to schools. As classes moved online during the COVID-19 pandemic, the use of technology in education grew even more quickly. Many students were forced to study at home, using video calls to communicate with their teachers. But UNESCO says technology can also be very distracting. When students use phone in class, it can interfere with their learning. One study that was carried out in 40 countries showed that even just having a smartphone nearby can be distracting. Even so, UNESCO say that less than 25% of the world countries ban phone in schools. We need to teach children to live both and without technology, said Manas Anthonysis, the director behind the UNESCO report. The report suggests that the best way to learn is still to work closely with the teachers. Working with other classmates also help us students learn. UNESCO says that most schools should spend more money on things like books, classrooms and teachers. That's all the morning news for today. Thank you for being with us. Once again, I am Muhammad Ammar Rifki bin Muhammad Ansar, broadcasting for Solar TV News. Have a great day ahead and see you again.
Good morning, it is me, Azizul Hakim bin Abdul Rashid, and you are watching Solar TV News. Let us have a glance at the headlines first. Rare spotless giraffe born at zoo. United Nations group says limit phone in school. Malaysia tourism in student perspective. Now, let's go through to the news. Bright Zoo in Lionston. Tennessee is celebrating the birth of a very unusual baby giraffe. What makes the giraffe special? That it doesn't have any spots. The zoo is asking for help from the public to name the unique animal. Tall, long-necked giraffes are famous for their spots. The spots are believed to help the animal hide from their enemies. The skin beneath the spots may also help giraffes stay at the right temperature. Just like no two humans have the same fingerprints, each giraffe has its own special pattern of spots, unless, of course, it doesn't have any spots. On July 31, a baby giraffe was born at Bright Zoo with no spots at all. Instead, its fur is a light brown. The giraffe is a reticulated giraffe, which is one of the 4 different kinds of giraffe. It was born perfectly healthy. It just doesn't have any spots. David Bright, who runs the zoo, told Newsweek, "This is beyond rare. The last time this happened was 1972 in Japan." Currently, the young giraffe is believed to be the only spotted giraffe in the world. The young giraffe is a girl. Giraffes are born quite large. This one isn't quite a month old, and she's already about 6 feet or 1.8 meters tall. Mr. Bright says she's very sweet and has a laid-back personality. A giraffe's pattern of spots is created when the animal is still growing inside its mother. That means that is the young giraffe has not been given a name. Mr. Bright says that his family has consumed thousands of names and has come with possible choices. All of them made in Swahili, a language spoken in a part of Africa. Now, the zoo is asking people to vote for their favorite name. You can vote for the name via the Bright Zoo website. That's all the morning news for today. Thank you for being with us. Once again, I am Azizul Hakim bin Abdul Rashid, broadcasting for Solar TV News. Have a great day ahead and see you again.
Good evening, it's me again, Asara, and you're watching Solar TV News. Let us have a glance at the headlines first. Korean robot conduct of Tesla. US approved Leopard chicken meat. 2023 Wildlife Photographer of the Year Award. Now let's go to the news. In late June, the US government agreed to allow two companies to sell chicken meat that has been grown in a laboratory. That makes the US the second country to approve lab-grown chicken. The company said they will be serving the chicken in restaurants this summer. Unlike normal chicken meat, lab-grown meat isn't created by raising and killing chickens. Instead, it's a meat product developed from animal cells or grown in a lab. The process is called cell raising or culturing. The company says that their meat is better for the environment than meat from animals. Raising animals for food uses huge amounts of land and water. It also takes a lot of pollution. Raising animals for food creates about 50% of the world's greenhouse gases. That's why cutting back on eating meat is one of the easiest ways to like we may think. Instead of all of that land and all of that water that used to feed all of that animals that are slaughtered, killed, we can do it with a different way, say John Cedric, who runs the company behind the meat. But right now, the meat is far more expensive than meat from animals. Now that the companies have been approved, they have the quick talent of figuring out how to make much more meat far more cheap. For now, the leftover meat will mainly be served in expensive restaurants. It will probably be a long time before you're able to buy leftover chicken in stores. That's all for the morning news for today. Yes, thank you for being with us. Once again, I'm Azara from Mastermind for Getting Solar TV News. Have a great day ahead and see you again.
Me, Asha, and you are watching Solar TV News. Let us have a glance at the headline first. Red Spotted Giraffe born at zoo. United Nations group says leaving phones in school. Flying taxi are starting to take off. Now let's go short to the news. Imagine taking a flying taxi to the airport or hopping over crowded city streets at rush hour. Getting where you want to go far faster than you could in a car. Believe it or not, you might be able to do this thing in an electric air taxi sooner than you think. An air taxi is a small aircraft, something like a mix between a helicopter and a drone. They can carry people from place to place. Air taxis don't need a long runway like planes do. They can go straight up and down Joby claims their taxi are both quieter and cheaper than company expect to charge about $3 a month, 1.6 kilometers at first, but over time they hope to bring the price down to less than $1 per month. And as fascinating as the idea of flying taxi is, some people have concerns about them. The taxi may be quieter than helicopter, but they still be adding noise and traffic to our sky. Some people worry that only rich people will be able to afford to use them. Still, it seems likely that air taxi will be part of the future of travel. The FAA say we could see air taxi in the sky by 204 or 225. That's all the morning news for today. Thank you for being with us. Once again, I'm Aisha broadcasting for Stella TV News. Have a great day ahead and see you again. Good evening. It is me, Amanda Daniel, and you are watching Stella TV News. Let us have a look at the headlines first. Yes, for this triathlon and shoot. United Nations officials needed to schools. Police tourism is moving perspective. Flying taxis are starting to take off. Korean robot covers of Tesla. US approved that Huawei can 2023 Wildlife Photographer of the Year Awards. Now, let's move on to the news. The Natural Historic Museum in London hosts a yearly contest for the largest photographer of the year. This year, the contest had 38,575 entries from around the world. Here are some of this year's best pictures and the stories behind them. The photographs in this year's contest are amazing in many different ways. Some show animals that are rarely seen. Others present animals acting in surprising ways, and some just capture a perfect moment. The great art this year was won by Terry Eckner of the United States for an incredible shot of the bounding ball of Texas Peace. The Murky Cop of Russia won the award for urban wildlife. This picture of polar bears in an old house was taken on an island in the Chukchi Sea between Russia and Alaska. Mr. Cook was on a boat when he noticed polar bears walking through an area where no one had lived for years. To get the picture we have to with the bears, he used a quarry drill. The Young Wildlife Photographer of the Year is a spirit contest for people under 18. The pictures are judged into separate age groups: 10 and under, 11 to 14, and 15 to 17. Ekaterina B. of Italy won the 10 and under prize for Young Wildlife Photographer of the Year. She took this picture of alpine ibex in the mountains near Italy border with France. She was off for a trip with her family in the spring when she noticed two male ibex standing on their rear legs, 5 feet. That's all the morning news for today. Thank you for being with us. Once again, I am Amanda Daniel, broadcasting for Stella TV News. Have a great day ahead and see you.
Good morning, it's me Muhammad Wafi bin Muhammad Song and you are watching Stella TV News. Let us have a look at the headlines first. Responses Iraq born at you. United Nations group says limit porn in school. Major tourism in student perfectly. Now, let's go talk to the news. A recent report from a United Nations group warns the in technology in class may not have as much as many people believe. The report suggests that technology should be used less in school and that smartphones should be banned from classrooms. UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, is a group that was built to help countries work together to improve education, science and culture around the world. One part of UNESCO work includes studying different problems and ideas, and then thinking reports and making suggestions. UNESCO claims that technology can so fast that it's hard to study how it really affects students. The new report says that many of the studies showing that technology helps students come from rich countries. The report also points out that some of the study in favor of technology come from companies that sell technology to school. As class moved online during the COVID-19 pandemic, the use of technology in education grew even more quickly. Many students were forced to study at home, using video calls to communicate with their teachers. But UNESCO says technology can also be very distracting. When students are phone in class, it can interfere with their learning. One study that was carried out in 14 countries showed that even just having a smartphone can be distracting. Even so, UNESCO says that less than 25% of the world countries ban phones in school. We need to teach children to learn both with and without technology, said Manes Anthony, the director behind the UNESCO report. The report suggests that the best way to learn is still to work closely with teachers. Working with other classmates also helps students learn. UNESCO said that most schools should spend more money on things like books, classroom and teachers. That's all the news for today. Thank you for being with us. Once again, I am Muhammad Wafi bin Masum, broadcasting for Solar TV News. Have a great day ahead and see you again.
Good evening. It is me, Abdul Haziq bin Abdul Rashid, and you are watching Solar TV News. Let us have a glance at the headlines first. Where spotless Dubai phone exit. United Nations Group says limit phone in school. Malaysia tourism is still for start. Now, let's go to the news. First, in Morrison, Francis is celebrating the birth of a very unusual baby. What makes this era special is that is the has understood. The news is asking for help from the public during the US Army. So, non-native are famous for their sports. The sports are believed to help the animals fight with their animals. In the image, the sport also help the rats play at the world temperature. It's like learning humans have the same difficulty. Since the rat has its own facial features, unless, of course, it doesn't have aspects. On July 31st, a baby giraffe was born at Bright Hill with no spot at all. A giraffe pattern of spots is created when the animal is still running inside its cargo. That means that this giraffe will never have fun. So far, the young giraffe has not been given a name. Mr. Wright says that his family has considered thousands of names and has come up with 4 possible choices. All of the names are in Swahili, a language spoken in parts of Africa. Now the king is asking people to vote for their favorite name. You can vote for the name beyond the bright blue web. That's all the morning news for today. Thank you for being with us. Once again, I am Azwar Hazib bin Abdul Rashid, broadcasting for Solar TV. Have a great day ahead and see you again.
Good morning. It is me, Azim Amin, and you are watching Solar TV News. Let us have a glance at the headlines first. Korean robot conduct orchestra. Now let's go to the news. Last Friday, a special event took place at the National Theatre of Korea. A robot called Ever 6 led an orchestra in a performance of Korean music. Robot has led orchestras in other countries, but this was the first time ever in Korea. Ever is in a robot built by the Korea Institute and Industrial Technology (KITEC). It's about as tall and as a person and has a human-like face that can show emotion. Ever sit handling it makes powders about and with us Rita in can move an arm quietly and quickly in many different directions. But Ever 6 doesn't think on its own like some advanced artificial intelligence program. Instead, it has a limit look and movement that it has been trained to perform to make this movement as natural as possible. Ever 6 movement and based on motion capture from real human conduct. Each Friday, movement performance in National Orchestra of Korea hosted and a concert titled Extend the Concert includes 5 different pieces of music. 2 were conducted by Ever 6. One ever teaching in Britain for the first time. A young ran out. A very movement of the robot arm was for more movement. Important and the orchestra. Music grew louder and more effective. Mr. Choi and Ever 6 worked together to conduct the most striking piece of music. It was correct, successful, and actually it was converting what musical was into an expression for how to play the piece. The conductor and the musician had to work together to create the music. Mr. Choi was responsible for communicating with the musicians, while Ever 6 is the beat steady. Mr. Choi doesn't think robots are likely to replace human production, but he believes robots will be helpful in future institutions like practice where the same thing needs to be repeated many times. That's all the morning news for today.
the contest 38,575. Athletes from around the world. Here are some of his year's best pictures and the stories behind them. The photographs in this year's contest are amazing in many different ways. Some show animals that are rarely seen. Others different ways. Some show animals that are rarely seen. Other different ways. Some show animals that are rarely seen. Other present animals acting in surprising ways. And some just capture a perfect moment. The grand competition was one big hurrying agony of the United States for an incredible shot of a passing ball of cactus fish. The amazing shot of Russia won the award for urban wildlife. This picture of water in front of the house was taken on an island in the Pacific between Russia and Alaska. Mr. Scott was on a boat when he morning, it is me, Siti Zahra, and you are watching Solar TV News. Let us have a ranking at the heading first. Rarest sport books giraffe variety. United Nations Group say limited for instance. National tourist in Sweden project. Now let's go first to the news. Imagine waking able to SNP from the sun all the time, even when it's night. That's the idea that science at Caltech, California Institute of Technology, they are working on collecting sunlight in space and sending its energy to Earth. On Earth, sunlight can be blocked by clouds and of course at night. There is no sunlight, but instead the sun sets all the time. As around that's for more solar power instead that is on Earth. The problem is figure out a way to escape. Canadians still have carried a special tour of this project. They for this method never aim to observe even a part of the project that was set in posted in January 2023. Never's job aim to test the idea of sending energy waves from space to Earth, where to determine where to move electric energy from one place to other by sending energy without with a electric current. Using this system, the scientists can send the power to extreme where they want it in space or on Earth. At least this was the idea. But before the leading edge of the method system, this had never actually been tried. This is a first. Dr. Arnie Hazimiri, one of the project leaders, to prove that the system forward. The first send energy to different just a foot 30 centimeters away in space. This energy was then turned into electricity, which made the small light up. Next method is net energy all the way down to a lab at 10. There, the center where a to detect the energy, only that it was possible to send solar energy to Earth from space. The Canadian scientists are now trying to switch way to improvement methods. The they hope to launch many electric it will have hard better to current solar energy, along with method different to send the energy down to Earth wireless. That's the morning news for today. Thank you for being with us. Until again, I am Siti Zahra working for Solar TV News. Have a great day ahead and see you again. At the headline first.
at zoo, unit Malaysian group say limit quarantine school. Malaysia worries that students respected. Now let's go to the news. Malaysia is a beautiful country filled with turning landscapes, delicious food, and friendly people. Have you visited some of the skyscrapers in Kuala Lumpur or explored the rainforest in our country? With colorful birds and fully monkey. Malaysia is also famous delicious food like nasi lemak, roti canai and satay. Do you know roti canai was recently ranked famous among the top 50 best bread international food test. How cool! And don't forget the beautiful and slanting clean water, where you can do things and castle and spend in the in conjunction with World Town Day on September 27. Starting escape reading to picture the silver Astro Garden is in Malaysia. We escaped to share some of the country with highlight including their living Victoria Tower. The wild adventure of Brunei rainforest and the secret of being street market. Here, what they had to say to the topic of releasing. If I were to that, I would give people a tour of Legoland Johor. Legoland Johor is the first international landmark park in Malaysia. It's home to the first Lego dynamic equality roller coaster. Legoland also has a sea life, aquarium featuring 30 acres, sea Say Wong Chen Yang Nan, younger young Wee Seven in Sabah is the best in Malaysia. Sabah is one of the places where we can find the Rafflesia flower. It is the world's biggest flower. It has never It's very like a kingfish, and there are two aquarium here. That's all the morning news today. Thank you for being with us. Once again, I'm Ainul Madya Al-Tafnisa Intimat Yazid, broadcasting for Celebrity News. Have a great day. Here and see you again.
Pucat ngalahkan
Good evening, it's me, Muhammad Afan, and you are watching Serena TV News. Let us have a glance at the headlines first. Where spotless giraffe born at a zoo. United Nations group says limited phones in school. Malaysia tourism in students' perspective. Now let's go through the news. Imagine being able to use energy from the sun all the time, even when it's night. That's the idea that scientists at Caltech, California Institute of Technology are exploring. They're working on collecting sunlight in space and sending its energy to Earth. On Earth, sunlight can be blocked by clouds, and of course, at night there is no sunlight. But in space, the sun shines all the time. As a result, there's far more solar power in space than there is on Earth. The problem is figuring out a way to use it. Caltech scientists have created a special tool for this project. They call it Maple. Maple and two other devices are part of a project that was sent into space in January 2023. Maple's job is to test the idea of sending energy wirelessly from space to Earth. We're used to using wires to move electricity energy from one place to other. But sending energy without wires is a lot trickier. Using this system, the scientists can send the power to exactly where they want it, either in space or on Earth. At least that was the idea. But before the recent test of the Maple system, this had never actually been tried. This is a first, says Dr. Ali Haji Miri, one of the project leaders. To prove that the system could work, Maple sent energy to two devices just a foot 30 centimeters away in space. This energy was then turned into electricity, which made two small lights up. Next, Maple beamed energy all the way down to a lab at Caltech. The scientists were able to detect the energy, proving that it's possible to send solar energy to Earth from space. The Caltech scientists are now trying to find ways to improve Maple. In the future, they hope to launch many large devices. Each will have huge panels to collect solar energy along with Maple devices to send energy down to Earth wirelessly. That's all the morning news for today. Thank you for being with us. Once again, I am Muhammad Afan broadcasting for Serena TV News. Have a great day ahead and see you again.
Good morning. It is me, Muhammad Humaydi, and you are watching Serena TV News. Let us have a glance at the headlines first. Korean robot conducts orchestra. US approves leg ground chicken meat. 2023 Wildlife Photographer of the Year Award. Now let's go through to the news. In late June, the U.S. government agreed to allow two companies to sell chicken meat that have been ground in a laboratory. That makes the U.S. the second country to approve lab-ground chicken. The company said they will be serving the chicken in restaurants this summer. Unlike normal chicken meat, lab-ground meat isn't made by raising and killing chickens. Instead, it's a meat product developed from animal cells that are grown in a lab. The process is called cell-based company say that their meat is better for the environment than meat from animals. Raising animals also use amount of land and water. It also needs a lot of pollution. Raising animals for food needs about 50% of the world greenhouse gases. That's why thinking back on eating meat is one of the easiest ways to fight climate change. Instead of all of that land and all of that water that's used to feed all of these animals that are killed, we can do it in a different way. Say George Tetley, who ran the company behind Good Meat. But right now, the meat is far more expensive than meat from animals. Now that the companies have been approved, they have the huge challenge of figuring out how to make much more meat far more cheaply. For now, the lab-grown meat will mainly be served in expensive restaurants. It will probably be a long time before you will be able to buy lab-grown chicken in stores. That's all the morning news for today. Thank you for being with us. Once again, I am Muhammad Mahdi broadcasting for Serla TV News. Have a great day ahead and see you again.
Good evening, it's me, Anas Mufti, and you are watching Serla TV News. There are events at the headline first. The spotless giraffe born at zoo. United Nations says limit learning school. Malaysia tourism and student perspective. Now let's go to the news. Birthday in Yellowstone. Tennessee is celebrating the birth of a very unusual to be alive. What makes this event special is doesn't have any spot. The zoo is asking for help from the public to name the unique animal. Tall, long-necked giraffe are famous from their spots. The spots are believed to help the immune from their enemies. The skin beneath the spots may also help giraffes stay at the right temperature. Sunlight known to humans have the same fingerprints. Each giraffe has its own special pattern of spots. Unless, of course, it doesn't have any spots. On July 31, a baby giraffe was born at bright green with no spot at all. Instead, its fur is a light brown. The giraffe is a diplomatic giraffe. It is one of the 4 different kinds of giraffe. It was born perfectly healthy. It just doesn't have any spots. David White program review told Newsweek. This is the long guy. The last time this happened was in 1972 in Japan. Tony the young giraffe is believed to be the only spotless giraffe in the world. A young giraffe is a girl. Giraffe are very quite loud. This is in 1 month old. She only about 6 feet, 1 meter tall. Mr. White says he's very sweet and has very bad personality. The giraffe pattern of spot is started when the animal is still growing inside its mother. That means that its giraffe will never have spots. So far, the young giraffe are not been given a name. Mr. White said that his family has considered thousands of names and has come up with 4 possible choices. for the father name. You can vote for the name that the right to use first. That's all the news for today. Thank you for being with us. Once again, I'm Anna Sifki broadcasting for Solar TV News. Have a great day ahead and see you again.
Good evening, it is me, Nur Anani binti Muhammad Zaidi, and you are watching Solar TV News. Let us have a glance at the headline first. Korean Royal Dance Orchestra. Now let's go through the news. Last Friday, a special event took place at the National Theatre of Korea. A robot called Everseas led an orchestra in the performance of Korean music. Robot-centered orchestra in other countries, but this was the first time ever in Korea. Everseas is a robot built by the Korea Institute of the Industry and Technology, KITEC. It's about as tall as a person and has a human-like face that can show emotion. Everseas has joints in its neck, shoulders, elbows, and wrists. As a result, it can move its arms quickly and smoothly in many different directions. But Everseas doesn't think on its own like some advanced artificial intelligence programs. Instead, it has a limited group of movements that it has been trained to perform. To make these movements as natural as possible, Everseas movements are based on motion captured from real human conductors. In Friday performance, the National Orchestra of Korea presented the concert titled Lecture. The concert included 5 different pieces of music, who were conducted by Everseas. When Everseas was implemented for the first time, the gong rang out. Other movements of the robot arm from all instruments suddenly, and the orchestra music grew louder and more exciting. Mr. Choi and Everseas worked together to conduct the concert most surprising piece of music. It was called Trance. Unusually, it was not written in musical notes. Instead, it had instructors to learn how to play the piece. The conductors and the musicians had to work together to play the music. Mr. Choi was responsible for communicating with the musicians, while Everseas kept the beat steady. Mr. Choi doesn't teach robots are likely to replace human conductors. The reunion was rehearsal and preparation by multi-sensory and by the same team it could be repeated anytime. That's all the modern today. Thank you for being with us. Once again, I am Nur Anani binti Muhammad Zaidi, broadcasting for Sera TV News. Have a great day ahead and see you again.
Some say England gets other versions animal acting is surprisingly, and some just picture of golden line. The third verse dismissed was won by King Edward of the United States of Incredible Chart of the Government of this year won the award for urban wildlife research. Picture of the dolphin in an oversized was taken on an island in the Pacific. C. Between Mr. and Elsa. Mr. Cobb was on a boat when he noticed a polar bear walking through an area where no one had lived for years. To get the picture with the bear, he used a quiet girl. The young wildlife photographer of the years is a separate purchase for people under 18. The picture of art judged in 3 parent age group 10 and under 11, 40 and 50 to 70. A Scandinavian breed of eagle was the 10 and under 5 for young wildlife photographer of the years. She got this picture of everything in the mountain near Eagle's private church. She was out for a trip with her family in the spring when she noticed two young eagles standing on the rare lake side. Then all the morning was for the beautiful, as again